Alright, next up is going to be the arms of the Grimgerde. And I'm going to not only do the arms, but the shoulder and the side shield armor. It's in the manual, it's a little further in, but I decided to encompass it all in one shot. So let's prepare this arm again, because I took some parts off, like the these parts here. Which, technically speaking, this will not be exposed, and I'll show that in a moment. So I'm going to put this one here. Put it back to where it was. Come on. There we go. Oh, come on. There you go. I was afraid I might break it. There we go. Alright, so I'll take these two side armor parts, goes here. One goes there, one goes there. Put this hand here. Put the hand armor. Then take these two, split it. Come on, thank you. And then one goes back here, like so. The other one goes back here, like so. Alright, that's done. Then we have this armor part that goes here. Make sure that this little notch is in the front. Flip it. And take this armor, and as I was mentioning before, it will be covered up by this, so you don't have to. So you're not going to see that. Then you put this here. It doesn't matter in which position it is, but it'll go through until it's snapped into place like that. Alright, so that completes that. And then for the shoulder, slide that here, so it goes into place like so. Take this part, put it there, snap this here. There we go. So it looks like that. Then this, let's see if this can go through, because be careful. Since you have these two little parts sticking out, there's a possibility that they may break. There we go. Then we have these two parts here, so it looks like that. Squeezing all the way through until it's nice and flush. There we go. And then put that here. And there you go. The arms of the Grimgerde are now complete, and they look really nice. Look at that. Very good. We'll do close-up, of course, at the end of this build. Alright, let's now move on to the next part of the build. Okay, so here are the parts that make up the legs of the Grimgerde. And even though I had to take apart this leg so to put the tubing again, I did it chrome. There, you see? And then bending it, look how it looks. So, came out okay. We're going to begin with the foot. Now I detailed a little bit of the foot here because I didn't realize I was under the distinct impression, and I'll explain in a moment once I put these two parts together, that once you put this part here and then this part here, it will cover the whole foot, but it doesn't. It actually shows off. It actually goes down up to here. Yeah. So what I did was, using some Gundam marker, I painted the inside of that. I could always take it apart, repaint it, if I want to, but we'll leave it the way it is for now. It's okay. So this foot is done. As for the leg, we have this part here that slides in like so, and then this black trim part goes here like so. Now this one you got to be careful, because there's like a little notch here. It's like a little guide. Just finagle it a bit and then wait until it fits into place like so. Reasons why is because it's going to lock in the knee armor. This. Just find it and push it in all the way. Then you have the the shin armor, not the shin, but the foot armor. Goes like that. And then you have this part here that goes down into place like so. And there you have it. The legs of the Grimgerde are now complete. Nice, very nice. Paint the inside of this also, just look a little better. We'll see how it looks like once we've put the whole thing together. So let's now move on to the next part of the build. Alright, so now we're going to finish up the kit by the assembly of the waist and the weapons. And speaking of the weapons, I was originally going to do just a regular yellow color, but applying gloss black and then doing several layers of polish brass by Alaclad 2, I was able to get this unique gold effect, in a way, or brass effect. Look at that, nice and shiny. So let's just put this together. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Just put it right there. One goes there, and then the other goes here. So we have the two swords. And then, give me a second here. Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. Then, from the tail end of the leg build, we take this part, I believe. Hold on a second. So that goes like that, and that goes like that. Okay, so fine. So then you stick that here, like so. Stick that here, like so. Ooh, that goes the other way. There we go. So that goes like that, that goes like that. And then the back part, this goes, wait a minute. Where's the front and where's the back? Oh, so that goes here. And this needs to be readjusted. Okay, so that goes like that here. That goes like that over here. Like that. Then we come around, we put that one here. Like so. And then we have these parts where that goes over here, or not. How is that? Yeah, because this hole goes back here. Alright, so that goes there. And that, come on. Get in there. Good. Snap it to place like so. Alright. There you have it, I guess. Is that right? Does it go like that? Yeah, does go like that. I'm sorry. I thought that it would be a lot more maneuverable, but I guess yeah, you can stick it out like that. Fine. All right. There you go. So the waist unit and the swords are now complete. Let's now move on to final assembly. All right. Here are all the parts of the Grimgerde. I've done finished painting and panel lined this kit. Let's see how it looks now. We'll begin with the legs. Put that there. Put that here. Okay, stand that up a bit. And then take the left arm, followed by the right arm, and then connect the body to the waist unit. Position it correctly, and there you go. There you have it. The 1/100 scale, no grade, Grimgerde from the Iron-Blooded Orphans animated series is now complete. And what do you think of that? Alright, here's a closer look of the Grimgerde. And so you know, I've panel lined this guy. Get more detail out of it. Panel line the legs right here. A little bit of the waist unit. And I did something unique. Tell me if you guys see it. I know you guys can see it. Does everyone recognize that? That was the metallic detailed parts that I purchased a long time ago. And I put it on my Zeku's Eins high grade kit. And I put it on this guy. And it looks pretty good. Put it not only here, but over here, back there, and then back in the shield waist armor over there. I wanted to put it here, and here, but unfortunately the dimensions of these metal parts were too big, so it didn't look proportionate enough. I did put one right there to give it the overall look, but the pre-shading came out pretty well. A little scribing here and there just to bring out the kit. Here's the face mask, of course. Pretty nice, pretty cool. Nice. Here's the arms, of course, how it looks. Here's a little detailing on the shield. Here's the back part. Look at that, pretty good. More detailing on the waist, on the back part of the backpack armor. This didn't come out right. I could always repaint it again, no big deal. Back of the bunny ears, of course. Yeah, this is not a bad guy mobile suit, even though we did not know where this character was going in the series. Obviously, he had problems. Deep hatred problems with the organization he was with, but for this mobile suit, I have to say, this looks really badass. I don't care what anybody says, I really love this kit. And this is one of the coolest suits I've seen from IBO. Alright, so some of the gimmicks, of course, is the hands, which, you know, you have to... I'm surprised that they didn't come with 2 of the hand guards to put on this. Yeah, it would have been extra paint work, but you can easily remove those to put these on. This comes with the machine gun, which I kind of felt meh about it, because look how flimsy it is. I did a little bit of the metallic dry brushing, and I just stopped and I said, you know what, I'm not even going to use this weapon. Sure, you can flip this down and turn it around, that looks okay, and you have the ability, you know, I'm not going to even use the gun. It's going to probably be right here. That's where it's going to stay. Very good. Very good. I don't have to worry about it. It's back there in storage. But the selling point, of course, are the swords. And I'm going to take one hand. Oh, yeah, before we do realize that this one goes... According to this, so that goes here for storage. So let's test this out first. So we have the hands here, and I'll put that there. And then I'm glad that this thing is easy to pop out and pop back in again, so I don't have to worry about breaking or anything. Alright, so this is what the kit would look like with the swords already put away, like that. And then of course, once it wants to pull it out, it'll switch blade over like so, which I kind of like this technique, how it does that. And then it could bend its arms and have it as stabbing weapons. Check that out. And then of course, taking these off, then taking this hand off here. Take this part here, and then has a notch that goes right there. And that goes here. So you put that there. Now you have a sword on a hand, and of course a sword on the shield. Great for stabbing, you know, obviously for blocking. I think that's pretty damn good. I'm not even going to use the other hands. It comes with the, of course, the part to put it on the stand as well. But other than that, this is really nice. Let me see if I could do a little bending here. There we go. Alright, nice. Pretty good. May have to put this on a stand or something, but it's going to probably be standing up in a nice little pose. There we go. Alright. So, there we go. Grimgerde is now complete. I've had my issues with a little bit of painting. I'll talk about that later. But, other than that, if I had the smaller metallic parts, you know, like this, I would easily put it there. And I didn't have the confidence to actually drill some holes and put on the other parts of the kit. It would have benefited from it, but nevertheless, it's something that I thought it would bring out the kit a bit more. I'm glad that the swords came out pretty well in the detailing of the polished brass that I did at this moment. It came out pretty nice. I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. For a kit at this scale, and at a decent price of less than $30, I would highly recommend you guys pick this up and just go to town with this. I've seen some great builds out there, some great detailing of it. This is my contribution of it. It's not the best, but it's the one thing that I'm more happy about is the weathering, the pre-shading came out a lot better than I expected. Even far better than my other guy, who, let me get him out here. I mean, it's not weathered like what I did with the Barbados, you know, but still, it looks really good. And I'm glad that Bandai has found a nice little niche in the 1/100 scale, no gray line. We're gonna get one more from the other Gray's mobile suit from the series, and hey, it'd be nice if they made the another 1/100 scale, like maybe the Gray's Eins. But for this kit, I highly recommend it. For those of you who haven't gotten it, there's a link to Gundam Planet's site, so you can actually go and order it. They have a lot of these. It's a decent price for here. Whoever is living here in the United States, especially in the East Coast. So I highly recommend you get this kit from Gundam Planet. So again, thank you guys for watching this cool little build of this really cool mobile suit, and what can I say but stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. You guys have all a great day.